Hi guys, it's Mandy, and this is going to be, let me adjust here a little bit. I'm recording in my my daughter's bedroom on her floor, recording in her room because there's some good lighting in here right now, or better lighting that's in my room. My room is a mess. I'm kind of trying to tear my room apart and just really go through and get rid of some things. So I just figured I'd find a little corner in her room and make a video here. So that's why I have the different surrounding. I am 11 weeks today, so I'm just gonna kind of cover what's been going on up until up to this point, and cover my doctor's appointment that I had yesterday. I had an ultrasound and an OB appointment. So I had two separate appointments yesterday, which were an hour and a half apart. So me and my husband and I had to try to find something to do in between, which was cool because it was during lunchtime, so we got to go out and have lunch together while we were waiting for the next appointment. So anyhow, let me get back on track here. So this is for week 11. I'm 11 weeks today, so I'm gonna cover up until this point. I think I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned in my last video or not, but the spotting still has not showed. So I was pretty confident that the spotting was healed and it was over, which I was just ecstatic that I hadn't seen any spotting. And when I went to the doctor yesterday, I pretty much confirmed that it was gone and the spotting was over. There's nothing there anymore, so I'm so happy about that. I'll just kind of cover the appointment because that was the majority of the excitement for this video. Let's see. So I went and had my ultrasound. That was first. So we went in, and I'm just always so freaked out about these ultrasounds. Like, I can't, like, the lady is talking to me and kind of telling me the positions of the babies and where they are, and placenta's located here, but she hasn't said anything about a heartbeat. I'm looking at the babies and I can't see a heartbeat. So I'm like, okay, you're doing all this talking, but wait, can you just check for a heartbeat first before you start doing any other talking? Because I just really couldn't focus on what she was telling me because I didn't see a heartbeat. She was just, she was going all about these other things, which was really, she was really cool, because the thing is, I'm early on, and her only concern really was to catch the bleed and check the heartbeats, really. There was no other reason for the ultrasound. So for her to go into depth and try to, share with me all the things that she did share with me was just really, really, it was extra, and it was really cool to have her do that. But I was just so freaked out that I really couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying. So anyhow, my husband recorded the time, so actually I got to go back and watch it and see what she really was talking about. But really, she was telling me the positions of the babies. So she was telling me that baby A is head down and feet obviously are up, so like straight up and down, and baby B is right on top of baby A. So if baby A is like this, head down, baby B head is here and legs are this way. So baby B is transverse, like right across top of the feet of baby A, which is really cool. So she just kind of went about and, checked baby A out, and said that everything looked good. She was checking the positions of the placenta, and everything looked good there. Bleed was gone. And baby A was just really, really still. And that's why I think that I was so like, okay, even if I don't see a heartbeat right now, why don't I see any movement? I know that they're supposed to be moving at this point. So, but anyway, so after she got through talking about the placenta and all this, she went through and actually zoomed in a little bit, and then I was like, oh, okay. So then I could see more in depth of the baby, and I could see the flickering heart, and they are so much bigger. I can't even explain to you guys. They have full form. They have, like, you can see the head, you can see where the arms are, you can see where the legs are. It's all there. It's like, whoa, it was amazing. So seeing the heart, and she went through and she did the heart rate, and then I could hear it. So it was like boom, 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 boom. It's so strong and loud, and I loved it. And baby A had a heart rate of 161, which was great. And then, but still not really doing anything. Like, just kind of still, like, I think maybe he or she was sleeping. And then, so she went on to baby B, and that's where the action was. Before I could even see a heartbeat, I knew that baby B was doing great because he or she was freaking out. I mean, it was like the craziest. I mean, he or she was like, and arms were just going like this, and the legs were going out, and then they stretched the legs out, and they were like really strong, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So my husband's like, oh, that's a boy for sure. Like, that's definitely a boy. And so it was great. It was great. We had a great time. And then she had the heart rate on baby B, and that was 169. So 169 for B, 161 for A. What else? So she said that she could see a nasal bone on baby B. She said, which is a really good sign because Down syndrome babies don't have nasal bones. Not something that I really knew. The fact that I knew it all, she was wonderful to even tell me something like this at this point, because this is not like my anatomy scan. So it was really cool of her to tell me these things. So, and then she's like, well, since I told you about baby B, let me go back and check the nasal bone on baby A. And she went back and checked the nasal bone on baby A, and she found a nasal bone on baby A as well. So that was very comforting and very reassuring. Because we're not doing any of that testing. We're not doing any Downs testing, we're not doing any of that testing. So it was cool just to know without, having to do that testing. So what else do I want to tell you guys? So when she went back down to check the nasal bone of baby A, that's when baby A must have thought, oh, I'm on TV. Let me wake up and start acting crazy. So then baby A started dancing around and moving the feet and arms, and it was just like the cutest thing ever. I was so excited. Okay, so they're both doing really well. They're both moving around. The bleed is gone. I was 10 weeks and 6 days when I went for my appointment, which was yesterday, and the babies are measuring 11 weeks and 6 days. So they're measuring a week ahead of where I am at. They've been measuring ahead the whole time. I think before they were 3 and 4 days ahead. Now they are 7 days ahead, and they are both they're both together now. They are 1 day apart. Now they're right together as far as size goes, which is great, which is absolutely wonderful. So I don't need to go back for another ultrasound until I'm 20 weeks, which is kind of crazy because I'm so used to having these frequent ultrasounds. So now I'm like, oh, I don't get to see them again until 20 weeks, which is good because that means that, things are really going so smoothly that they don't need to check them. They don't do ultrasounds unless they really have to anyways. So it's a good sign to know that I don't have to do them. I don't have to go back in a week or two to have another one. So I'm going to go back at 20 weeks and have another ultrasound unless something indicates otherwise, where I should go back sooner. That's when I'll go back. 20 weeks, and that's when we'll find out the genders of the babies, which is also pretty cool. I will go back in 4 weeks to see my OB, though. So at 15-ish weeks, I'll go back to see my OB for an OB check. And we just talked a lot, and I can't probably put it all into this video. I'm sorry. We talked a lot about delivery options, birth plans, hypotheticals, like, it's twin pregnancies are higher risk, the possibilities of what could happen, hospital stays, hospital bed rest, at home bed rest, FFT, which are fetal fibronectin test, where they check to see, they can tell 2 weeks in advance if you're having preterm labor signs, things like that. So we talked a lot in depth about those things, which are really good. I have voiced my questions that I had for him. And voiced my opinion, and asked him about how many twin deliveries has he had, and because I don't know. This is my OB, but I'm coming to him from a different perspective now, because now I'm like, okay, I know you've had a ton of births. Well, how many of them have been twin births? So we talked about that. We talked about just all types of stuff. So that was really cool to have that. My blood pressure was 120/60, which my top number, 120. Systolic was a little higher than I usually so that was kind of, I don't know, off. I'm usually low 100s, like 110, 106, something like that. So 120 was a little up there, which I think was just from all the anticipation and anxiety from the ultrasound, or just the excitement maybe after that. I don't know, but it's still a good range. I've only gained 1 pound. I've only gained 1 pound. So in 2.5, 3 weeks, I've only gained 1 pound. Which is, whatever. I'm not worried. The babies are doing really well, so that's all that really matters. And that's what the doctor said. He's like, you don't need to gain a bunch of weight unnecessarily. Like, if the babies are, you know, needing the weight, you know, that's one thing. But you're doing well enough to where they're still doing fine. So, no concern there. I wanted to tell you guys that my all-day sickness has subsided and is gone. I only feel nauseous in the morning when I'm eating breakfast. And if I let myself get too hungry, which is obvious, you know, I let myself get too hungry and I feel like crap. Or when I'm eating in the morning. So that's it. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. As far as nausea, I'm still tired. I still have to like try to get a nap in. Because I'm really, really tired. I still get really stiff in my back, and everything really hurts really bad if I'm on my feet or just having too much going on in one day. So that's still there, so I need to kind of take it easy and just really, really chill. And I just chill as much as possible. My husband's really good, and my kids are a little helper, so that's really great. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Oh, I still have these burps, and heartburn is still there every now and then. Shortness of breath is still there. I get short of breath really easy. Yeah, I want to show you guys this book really quick. I'm going to try to make this under 15-minute video. I have to, actually. This is the book that I've been reading so far. I got it from the library. And it's called I Am Pregnant. And it's so far so good. I like it. Lots of details, lots of information. So far, so good. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? I don't know. I'm in a couple weddings, so I'm going to be out of town 2 weekends in a row. That's going to be exciting. And a little nerve-wracking at the same time, so that'll be, it'll be nice to get away, though. My husband will join me, so that'll be nice for us to kind of have, like, what they call the honeymoon. No, not the honeymoon, the baby moon is what they call it, when you try to get away in your second trimester to enjoy some time with your husband before a baby comes. While you still have energy and before you're in that third trimester where you're too big and after you're out of the sickness zone. So that'll be cool for us to have 2 weekends together out of town. Other than that, I did have some baby buys yesterday. Not like clothes and things like that, but like diapers and wipes and lotions and baby baths and just all kinds of neat little fun products. I love products, so that's the first thing I went for. My husband didn't want to do any clothes or pajamas or anything like that because he wants to wait till the babies, you know, their genders, to start buying clothes and things like that, which I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. We can't get enough diapers, so we just bought diapers and big, huge packs of wipes and things like that. Yeah, so we did that. That was really fun. And I'm going to show you guys my belly. I am measuring 31 inches around. 31 to 31 and 1/4. I think it's closer to 31 though. So I'm just going to say 31 for this week. And I'm going to show my belly. So this is my belly. And this is me again from this side. I layer every outfit I wear. Just look how big. So yeah, this is me. This is the belly. Those babies are in there. Tightly packed. Oh, I did buy a couple nursing bras. I went to Target and they had some really cute nursing bras on clearance. So I am now comfortably wearing nursing bras. I needed a bigger cup size and I couldn't wait any longer. So I went and did that. I posted pictures of those bras on Facebook. So if you're friends with me there, you've probably already seen them. Or if you haven't, go check out my page and check out those bras. So yeah, I've been buying a couple things. I'm so hesitant to buy things. And I've really been doing so well. And now that I'm just feeling a little bit better, yeah, there's no telling what I'm going to be purchasing in the future. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to go before this video hits 15. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next week for week 12. Thanks for watching. Bye.